this is a module, Word module number 10. This is related to a long document. Okay, this chapter takes a lot, it takes a long time. So, and there are so many steps to complete and so many things to cover. So this takes time, so be patient. Okay, let's go to the practice. Okay, the practice, okay, we're gonna start words, create a new blank document. All right, so let me open Word document. Okay, so we have a new document, and then we want to change this one to outline view. So outline view is in the view tab. View tab, select outline. So this one shows all outline. Okay, and then we want to save this file as report2. So file tab, save it as report2. Okay, go to a browser. Browser piece doesn't matter. Okay, let me scroll it to my working folder, and the file name is report2. Okay, the next, type the following level 1, level 2 outline. So there is the first level, like a heading 1. So write down all these things, recommendations, enter, BS background, enter. And survey background is level 2. So for the level 2, you can either click this arrow button. This is increase the level. So, or you can click the tab key. Okay, tab key gives the next level. Survey background, and then response rates. Okay, and then hit enter. Okay, now we need a level 1 summary. So you can click this arrow, or you can hold down the shift key and tab. Shift key and tab. So it decreases the level. That goes to the upper level. So this is summary, corporate, patrons, participants, presenters. All right, so this is outline view. Okay, then number 3 is move this whole background heading. So select this background heading all together with the sub heading, sub level, and then move this one to summary. So click the plus button and then drag it down so that you have a little dotted line between summary, after the summary. So release your mouse button. So what we did is we moved this background right after the summary heading. Okay, let's move another one. Okay, let's move this recommendations heading. So click the minus button and then move it all the way down so the line goes to next presenters. Okay, so if you have headings and the contents, you can easily move those heading, including the contents, using this outline view. Okay, and then number 4 is we can enter contents after heading. So let's move to the last line and hit enter. So in here we're gonna add the contents for these recommendations. So this is not level 1, not level 2. So click this level arrow, and this will be the body text. Select body text. So this will be the contents of this heading, and then type this. Okay, so once you type this sentence, you can close and see the contents. Okay, mine is, for default, mine has a highlight, so why don't I just remove this no color. Okay, so this is headings, subheadings, and this is the body content of this heading. All right, and then let's go back to the outline view. Okay, and then save this file and then close. Save and close. Okay, then let's do number 5. Okay, so now we're going to open this 10-2. So go to your student data files folder and open 10-2. And then save this file as, okay, before we save it, okay, right in the blank line after the Mari Choi, write your name. write your name, and then save the file in our working folder. So go to File tab, Save As, Browse. Okay, and then mine is in the homework is my working folder, and the file name is master2. Save. All right. Then also make sure to enable this hidden symbols, because this is very useful. Okay, number 6 on page 1, select this table of contents. Select this table of contents. So click the left side of this margin. Okay, and then we want to create a style, TOC. Style name is TOC. So click this More button, and then create a style. The name is TOC, and then modify. Click modify. There are some conditions. Okay, the TOC is based on current formatting of that. So current formatting is, front and matter heading. This is the current formatting, and then this is fine. So click OK. So we just created TOC style. Number 7 is we want to convert the sections, three sections with these headings into individual subdocuments. Okay, in order to do this, we need to select these 3 headings. So why don't we go to make a view, online view, outline view, and then show only the levels, only the level 1 headings. So select these 3, survey of the last 3, survey of something, right? So select these 3 headings and then convert them into individual subdocuments. Then click this show documents. Then here's a create. Okay, create. So this one created 3 individual subdocument, and then here is collapse document, subdocuments, collapse. Click this one. So do you want to save changes to the matter document? Master2, yes. All right, look at this. So we have 3 links, and these 3 links are individual files. So if you go here, okay, in the working folder, look at this. There are 3 files created with the same heading names. So we have created 3 of them. And then save the individual files. Okay, number 8, we want to open Alonso file. So go to the student data files folder, and then select this Alonso, copy, Ctrl C, and then copy it and paste it into your working folder. Alonso. So now this Alonso is in the working folder. Double click this file. Okay, next. Okay, so this one has executive summary overview. Some informations are here. Okay, and then close this Alonso. Okay, so this we will include those that contents in right after this list of figures. So click the list of the empty line after the list of figures, and then we will bring up, we will open this file. Okay, so now let's expand the subdocument. Expand this, then we can see the insert button here. So click list of figures, and then we want to insert that Alonso file. So select this Alonso and then open it. So the Alonso file is just added right after this listing of figures. Okay, next we will number 9. So we will do the same thing for Mary file. So go to the students folder, and then copy this Mary, and then save it into paste it into your working folder. Okay, working folder. Let's open this Mary. So Mary has recommendation heading and some content. So close this Mary. Okay, and then let's show only the level 1, and let's see. So what we do is Okay, number 9, at the end of this master document. At the end of the master document is this one, survey of this, right? Open it up. Expand. Okay, let's expand it everything so that we can go to the bottom of this one. Or it doesn't matter, you can collapse, doesn't matter. You can click here, but we don't see this insert, right? So expand it. We're gonna do it again. So go to the end of the document and we want to insert Mary. So click insert, select the file named Mary. Okay, so we just inserted the contents in the Mary file. Okay, so number 10, okay, in outline view, we want to show only the level 1. So select the level 1 again. So this one shows all the level 1. Okay, from this, sorry, level 2, so make it level 2. So it shows level 1 and level 2. Okay, and then in here we're going to insert number list. So in the home tab, click the home tab. So we want to insert this one, the number list, number list. So why don't we select the third one, this one? Select this. So level 1, 2, 3, 4, and the sub level is 4.1, 4.2, and so on. So for the sub level 2, level 2, we want to change this period with the hyphen, dash hyphen. So this is how we can change it. So select this multi-level list and then define new multi-level list. So we want to define new one. So one is level 1, this is level 2, level 3, and so on. So let's click the level 2. And then as you see, this is 9.1. So just replace this dot between the number 9 and 1. Just replace this dot with hyphen, the minus sign, and then click OK. So as you see, this level 2, the list numbers are changed to dash. Okay, save it. Okay, and then we want to modify the format of 2 styles. So front end. So right click the front end style and then modify. Okay, we will not apply numbering for these 2 headings. So click the format arrow and then select numbering. So numbering will be none. So for this heading style, we will not include the numberings. So select none and OK. So we don't have the numbers for these 2, even this TOC. TOC modify. Okay, format and then numbering. Select none and OK. OK. All right. And then number 11. Okay, save the master 2. And then save this document as biennial. So biennial. So save this first and then file tab, save as, browse. In your working folder, make sure this is your working folder. And then the file name is biennial, and then save. Okay, number 13. Okay, for this document, unlink all 5 sub documents. So go to the outlining tab. We don't want to unlink. So click each box, and unlink. Unlink for all these 5. Okay, and then save the changes. Okay, number 14, we're gonna delete all section breaks because we added some contents of files, so there are section breaks. So close this outline view. Okay, so from the bottom of the document, okay, make sure you enable this hidden symbol. Okay, the last one has a section break, so delete. So scroll up, and as you see the section break, just delete it. Okay, move up. Also, we have section break here, so delete. Another one, delete. So just delete the section break. So your section break maybe a little bit different from mine, but that's okay. Just as you see the section break, just remove it. And then when you delete it, use the delete key. The section break, delete. Okay, so for this page break, leave the page break for this after this table of contents. Okay, this is not section break. This is page break. Okay, and then we're gonna delete the blank paragraph above the heading number 5, survey of presenters. Number 5 is in here. So we have an empty paragraph. So select this empty paragraph and delete. Here's another one. Number 3, survey of corporate patrons. Number 3. Okay, we don't have it, so that's okay. And then we want to add next page break section before the heading table of contents. So before the head of table of contents, click right before the table of contents. So insertion cursor is blinking. So we want to insert page break. So layout tab, breaks arrow, select next page section break. Next page, this one, next page, not page break, next page section break. And then we're going to insert another one before the one executive summary. So we have executive summary, so click right before executive summary, and then we want to insert the same thing, breaks, and then next page section break. Okay, number 15 on page 5. So go to page 5. Okay, this is page 5. Actually, this is page 4, page 5. Okay, we're going to insert the pie chart for the 3 pie charts. So select this yellow and then remove. So insert pie chart. So go to click the insert tab, and here's charts and pie charts. So select pie. Then there's a pie chart, this one. So click OK. So this will insert a pie chart. So we will enter data. So replace A2 with replace this one with responded. 23% did not respond. Responded 23%. And then the second quarter should be replaced by did not responded 77%. And then remove the last 2 rows. So select the last 2 rows and then delete. Okay, we're gonna do this one for other 2 charts. So why don't we select these 2, A2 to B3, A2 to B3 cells, and then copy, because we will do this one again, and then close. Okay, and then for click before this paragraph, and then let's insert another one, another pie chart. Okay, and then copy and paste. So the second pie chart has 80% and 20%, and then remove the last 2 rows. Okay, and then for chart 3, do the same thing, insert chart, pie chart. Okay, so 3 is copy, so click A2, click cell A2 and then Control V. So responded is 94%, did not respond is 6%. Then select both 4 and 5 row and then delete. Okay, click. Alright, we just added 3 charts, so why don't we just remove this yellow placeholder. Just remove it. Okay, and then resize. So we want to resize, so click the white area. Okay, click the right. Okay, number 16, sorry, number 16. Okay, remove the chart title. Okay, the chart title is this, sales. As you see this, there is a chart title tag. So select the sales and then delete. Sales, delete. Same thing for this one, sales, delete. Okay, letter B is change the style to style 7. So click the white background in the corner. So white background is chart area. If you click the picture, then that is not the chart area. We want to select the whole chart area. So click the white part in the corner. And then we want to change the style. So click the design tab. There are a bunch of styles here. Then number 7 is this. Style 7 is the black. So click this. And then we want to change the same thing, do the same thing. So click the next one and then select this. Click the third pie chart and then select this style. Okay, let us see. Change the position. Okay, position is on the right side of the chart. Wait a second. Oh, sorry, we have to do one more time. Another one. The color scheme is colorful palette 3. So the colors, here's the color, change colors, click the change colors and then select the colorful is number 3. So select the third one, third row. Okay, for the second one, do the same thing. Select the third one and the third pie chart, select this colorful to number 3. Okay, now position of the legend. So the position of legend, the legend is this, the information of this this piece. So click this legend. Now I want to put it on the right side. Okay, format legend. So right click on this legend and then right click. Here is a format legend. So click this format legend. Then we want to place this one on the right side. So click this right. Do the same thing for the second one. Okay, right click and then right. And the third one also, right click and then right. So the legend is moved to the right, and then for each, okay, now close this one. Then for each of this, we want to change the change the width and the height. So the height is 2.5. So select this one, 2.5, and then the width is 4.5. Okay, so select the second pie chart, do the same thing, 2.5, and then width is 4.5. For the third one, height is 2.5, and then width is 4.5. Okay, so we just resize it, and then enter each chart horizontally in the paragraph. Horizontally is click the first chart. In the home tab, this is center. Center. Even this one, put it in the center. The third one in the center. Okay, number 17. Okay, now we want to insert a caption for these 3 figures. So why don't we select figure 1? Select. Okay, for the first figure, we're gonna. The caption will be the figure 1 colon percentage of corporate patron. So select the first pie chart. Okay, go to click the references. Okay, references. This one has bunch of things here. Captions. This is related to the caption. So select the insert caption. The figure 1. So type the caption sentence, which is colon space percentage of this. And then make sure this one goes to below the selected item. So click OK. And then click the next pie chart. Do the same thing. Okay, insert the caption. Then the figure 2 is automatic. So figure 2 colon. And then we want to insert this percentage of participants, respondents here. And then below selected item. The label is figure, click OK. Okay, for the third one, do the same thing. So third one is percentage of presenter respondents. So in the reference tab, insert caption, and then type this, and everything is fine. Click OK. Okay, number 18. We just added figures. So this time we will use the cross reference to this figure. So scroll this one a little bit up. So from this, okay, we have the yellow mark. So select this yellow mark. Select this yellow mark, and then we will link this one to the figure 1 and figure 2 and figure 3. So in this case, okay, cross reference. Click the cross reference. Okay, the reference type is figure. So select figure. Then we will select this figure 1 and insert reference to, okay, only label and number. Select only label and number. So that's number 18. Okay, cross reference to is, okay, figure, only figure, and figure label and the number. Okay, so click OK, insert. Alright, and for the second reference, so select the second reference pie chart. So I want to make it figure 2 and then insert. Okay, for the third cross reference, select figure 3 and then insert. Okay, then close. So that was number 18. Okay, for number 19, okay, this time we will insert an end note. So go to number 2, overview. So overview at the end of this paragraph. So select at the end of the paragraph, we will include an end note. So end note always goes to the last part of the document, end of document. So click this, and then end note. So here is end note. Insert the end note in the footnotes group. So select insert end note. Then this moves to the end of document. So type this one. Okay, so we just added an end note, okay, with this information. Okay, number 20. Okay, restrict editing in the documents by all. Okay, this means, okay, we need a developer tab. So developer tab is here. So go to the file tab, options, and then here it is customize ribbon. Make sure you check developer. So make sure to check, then you can see the developer tab. So click the developer tab, and then here's the restrict editing. So click restrict editing. Okay, and then here is the formatting restriction is settings. Click settings. Okay, block theme. So theme is blocked. So not allowing users to change the theme. So users cannot change the theme, so we have to block the theme. Click OK. And then allow only changes marks with track changes. So click this one. Okay, allow only this type. So the type is, okay, select this. The type is, to select the arrow, it should be tracked changes. So track changes can be, is allowed, but see, you cannot change the theme. Then yes, start forcing protection. Do not require, okay, click this one, and then you don't have to write any password. Click OK. And then close this. Okay, that's number 20. So number 21. So let's try if we can, track changes works. So go to 1. So move all the way up. So in the executive summary, here is 50%. So click select 50 and then change it to 60. So as you see this, track changes now. We can use the track changes, right? Okay, now remove the editing restrictions. How about here? How about the design tab? As is the design tab, the themes is disabled. Theme buttons are disabled, right? Okay, now go back to the developer and the restricting. Okay, remove the restrictions. So stop protection. Stop protection. And then so the users are allowed to make changes without having them tracked. So just disable number 2. Okay, number 2. So okay, editing restrictions, just disable this one so that they are free to make changes. But still, okay, do not remove restrictions for changing the theme. So only don't change this one. So leave it as block theme. Okay, number 23. Okay, number 23 is this one. Okay, use the document inspector. Document inspector is in file tab. So click the file tab in the info menu. Here is the checks for document. Here's a check for issues. Check for issues. There are 3 menus. The first one is text inspect document. The first one is inspect document. Select this one. So before you use, okay, we did save everything. So click yes. All right, then okay, this is the document will inspect this type of categories. So let them inspect. So click the inspect button. Then it finds out something. Here's a question mark. So we wanna try this. Remove content, comment, revisions, and versions. So actually we wanna remove all this information. So remove all for this first category. Then this is checked. So this is how we inspect the documents. And then click close. Okay, for number 24, we will do similar thing. That is accessibility checker. So that is in the file tab, the info. Okay, checks for issues. Okay, this is the check accessibility. So click this accessibility checker. Then this will give us 3 charts. Okay, 3 charts. So click the first chart, and then if you see this, there are some instructions here. So we wanna add description. So click add description. So for the first chart, we wanna add this description. Chart illustrating that only 23% something. So copy this sentence and then paste it in this alt text. Okay, and then for the second one, we will insert another description. So copy and paste as an alt text. And the third chart should contain this description. Like this. Okay, and then number 25, okay, close this. Okay, center the title page. Okay, so go to the title page all the way up. Okay, this means, okay, we want to select all this. Okay, select the contents in the title page like this. And then we want to center this one so that it is between the top and bottom. So when we do this, click the layout tab and then page setup. This is related to page setup. So click the page setup, dialog box launcher, and then layout. Click the layout. So the layout of this cover page will be vertically aligned. So click center, vertically aligned in center. And then select this section only. Make sure apply to is not the whole document. It should be selected sections only. So only this part will be centered vertically. So like this. Okay, that's number 25. Okay, in the front matter, okay, insert the lowercase Roman number page numbers. So this means, okay, number 26 means, okay, this is a table of contents. Okay, in the double click the footer of this table of contents. So we want to insert a page number here. So make sure that, okay, this the first page, the cover page is section 1, and the starting from second page, this is section 2 starts. Section 2 starts. So on the right aligned, so tap twice, then it's right aligned, and I want to insert a page number. So in the design tab, click the page number, okay, current position. So I want to insert a page number in this current position, and the page format will be, so click the format page number. So we want to change this one into Arabic. So select the number format, scroll a little bit down. Here's a lowercase not Arabic, Roman number, small case Roman number, and then starting at I, right? 1. I. Okay. So this one starts with 1. And then if you see this, the cover page also has a number. So in this case, for this, scroll down the second page. Roman, this table of contents folder. From this, remove the link to the first section. So disable this link to the previous section. So this section 2 is not related to the previous section. And then for this one, select this page number and then delete. Let me try. It should be deleted, not deleting. Or you can just click delete it, and then go to the second page. So this one does not affect. Deleting the page number in the first page does not affect the rest. Okay. Number 27. Insert Arabic number. So Arabic number, right aligned, starting from page number 1 on the executive summary. So scroll down. So this is executive summary, right? This is section 3. So before this executive summary, this section 2. So section 3 starts from executive summary. Then scroll down a little bit. So click the footer in this page. Click the footer, and then we want to change the format. Okay, format the page number. Format the page number, and then click starting at 1. So this section 3 should start with page number 1. So here's 1. Scroll down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And then before this page, that is, Roman number 1 and 2, and cover page is nothing. Okay. Okay, number 28 is we're gonna apply the gutter, because the gutter is this one. So there is a more for the odd pages, the left margin is longer, and for the even pages, the right margin is longer. So that is the gutter. So we can set the gutter in the layout tab. Click the layout tab, and then page setup, margins. In the margins, here is the gutter. So set this one to 0.5 inches, 0.5 inches, and then apply to whole document. Let's make it apply to whole document. Okay. So odd pages have more left margins, even pages has more right margins, and so on. This we will set this one later. Okay, and then okay, now move to scroll to the cover page and double click, scroll to the cover page, and we will disable the gutter for this cover page. So we can do this one. So layout tab, open the dialog box launcher, and then gutter, make this one 0, and then here apply to. Apply to is this section only, this section. So this section is the cover page section, right? So only this one will not have this gutter enabled. So click OK. So this one has left margin and right margin are the same. Okay, and then 29 is, okay, we will make odd pages and even pages a different formatting. So why don't you click, okay, in this case, okay, double click on the section 2 footer, and then select odd and even pages, different odd and even pages in this group. So design tab, options, different odd and even pages. Okay, so look at this. So I is okay, 1 is odd, so you have more left margin, and then the next page is 2. Okay, 2 is not shown, but we will display later. This second page, even page has more right margin. And then for this main document, this is 31, right one. So more left margin. For even page, more right margin, left margin, right margin. Okay, that's number 29. Okay, for number 30, since we made odd and page numbers differently, different formatting, so 30 we will include even pages and the different format for odd and even pages. So number 30, okay, click the Roman, so go to the second page, second page. So table of contents. The table of contents is Roman number, Roman page number. So in here, we will type biennial meeting feasibility survey. And then this one should be left aligned. So home tab, left aligned. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's move to the left, and then before this page number, tap twice. So the title will be placed on the left, and the page number, Roman page number, will be placed on the right. Okay, this is odd page number, and then for the Arabic number, so Arabic. Here in the sections of document numbered Arabic numbers, set up the even page footers. So go to the even page number. So okay, in the pie chart, pie chart page, there's nothing in the footer, right? So for this one, we will type the page number is left aligned. So we want to insert the page number. So design tab, show the page number on the current position, and then so this is even number, so 2 is displayed, and then format page number. So we don't have to do format page number already, this one, and then tap twice. So on the right aligned, we will enter. This will display the heading. Okay, heading 1 style. Okay, heading 1 style at the right margin. So heading 1 style is this. So from this one, so select the insertion point over here. So in the design tab, we will insert the quick part. Remember the quick part field? Quick part field, and then this is related to link and references. So this will display the heading 1 style. So it's related to the link. So style, and then select heading 1. So if we have heading 1 style in this page or in the previous page, the closest to this page, then this will display the heading 1 information. So overview. So page 2, there's no heading, so go to the previous one. Then the heading is overview. So overview is displayed here. And then odd page, the odd page is just title, and even page shows the heading, which is survey of presenters. But actually this is not survey. Something is not right? We will check this one later. Okay. And then in the section of the document numbered with Roman, Roman numbers, go to the Roman numbers. So number 1 and 2 here. Set the even page footer. So even page footer, so go to the second Roman here. And then this executive summary should not be displayed. It should display this list of figures. And so the list of figures style is front end matter heading style. Okay. So select this executive summary in this footer, this Roman page number 2. So why don't we change this? So click field, lists and the references, style ref. We will select front and matter heading. So it changes to this heading. Alright, then number 31. Okay, so let's scroll it down. and make sure this matches the footer matches the headings and so on. Okay, so double click the main body of the last page, main body. And then from here, we will insert another page. So click this one, and then, okay, and blank, add a blank paragraph, and then we want to insert a new next page section break. So there's another section that's related to the index page. So in the layout tab, breaks, select next page section break. So we have a new section break. So in this case, type index in the blank paragraph on the new page, and then hit enter. Okay, now format the index. So select this index and then click the home tab. So index, we will apply style. The style is front end matter heading. So select this one. So the footer will display this index, not the heading one. Okay, and then scroll down, and the last page, double click this, and then this index, this one is showing this index, right? Index. So that one should be set to the front end matter heading style. Okay. How about list of figures? This one should not display. Okay, why don't we check this recommendation? Click this recommendation. Recommendation is heading 1, right? This is heading 1. This should display heading 1, not the list of figures. List of figures. This one should, I see why. Okay, the list of figures, I need to figure this out because list of figures is this one. So actually, okay, click the list of figures, and then, okay, in the second page, main body of the second page, the footer. Okay, why don't we try link to disable this link to previous. Disable link to previous section. Then change this one to, okay, let me try this. If it doesn't work, then let me try another method. Okay, so this one should display heading 1, right? Heading 1. Alright, so from this list of figures in page 2, why don't we just disable this link to previous, disable it, and then make this one, change the field into the heading 1, should be heading 1, right? Heading 1. Wait a second. Okay, write the link to previous first, and then let's change to heading 1 first. Heading 1 first. So quick field style ref heading 1. Okay. So the even pages displays the heading. Even pages display the heading survey, and then number 6 is index recommendation. Should be index anyway. So it shows heading 1, right? Heading 1. Okay, and then you can make sure the second page now disconnect. Now disable link to previous. Disable it. Okay, so after you change to heading 1 to display this text, disable link to previous, and then go back to the Roman number 2. Okay, this one should be now what? Should be, okay, go to the quick parts and then style. So this one should display the front end matter heading. So select this. So this is a list of figures. Okay, so we had, so for the even page, we had a problem with even pages. So what we did is in the even page for the first even page of the main body, change the text link to heading 1 and then disable this link to previous, and then go back to the list of figures, the second page, and then change this type to the style of this heading. Okay, that's what we did. Okay, and then for the last one, okay, this is index page, right? The last one, let's go to the last page and the footer. So this one should display what? Index, right? Index. So index is different formatting. The index heading, the style is front end matter. So that should be index, right? And then let's scroll up. So list of figures. Again, list of figures. Wait a minute. All right, so why don't undo, select undo. I think I have to disable this link to previous. Link to previous, and then change this one to heading. Style, and then this one should be front end matter heading. Index. Let's check the previous one. Okay, this one is okay. So they're okay. So this is section 3 and index is section 4, right? Index is section 5. Okay, one section is gone. Okay, this is section 5. So this section shows different style, the context with the different style. Okay, so formatting the page number was kind of confused. It was hard. It was time consuming because we have to try and error. Okay, so number 32, change the location of the endnote. So for this endnote, okay, right click on this endnote, and then we will select note options. So endnote is always in the end of document, but we want to place it in the previous end of section. So select this end of section and then apply. Then this will move to the previous section. So it was moved from here to the previous section. Okay, and number 33. Okay, number 33 this is related to non-breaking hyphen. So go to 6 recommendation. Okay, today. Here it is 2-day schedule. Okay, 2-day schedule. So actually we want two words, 2 and day should be placed in the same line. So select this hyphen between the words 2 and day, and we want to insert a symbol. So insert tab, symbol arrow, the more symbols. Then from this dialog box, select this special character, and here it is non-breaking hyphen. Okay, non-breaking hyphen. So select this and then insert. That means this hyphen is a non-breaking, so it cannot separate 2 words. So always 2 words right after, before and after this non-breaking hyphen comes together. Okay, and then let's try another one. That is 2.2 response information. 2.2, let's go to the 2.2. Okay, here, C, here is C figure, right? C figure 2. So we want this to be displayed together. So C space, okay, C space. So this little dot means space. So select this space after the word C, and also we will apply non-breaking, this is not hyphen, non-breaking space. So select this non-breaking space. Then this little dot will be replaced by open circle. So click insert. So here it is open circle. Open circle means this is a space with non-breaking space. So two words always goes together. Okay, then close. So that is number 23. Okay, so review the document for bad page breaks and then insert page break before this heading. Okay, so let's scroll down, scroll up, down. Okay, fine, looks like okay. So before this, 4.2, okay, insert a page break before this. So enter control, okay, shift down the control, hold down the control key and hit enter. So that is a page break, right? Okay, and then select the page break, select this page break, and then apply normal style to the page break. So click the home tab. Normal style is this one. It's already normal style, right? Okay, and then number 35. Okay, number 35 is related to mark entry, index entry. So it's gotta be in the reference tab. Here is mark entry. So before we do this, let's search a word. So click the home tab, find, not this one. We want to find advanced find. And then let's search WAPC. Find the next. Okay, where's WAPC? Here's WAPC. Okay, mark the first occurrence of WAPC in the body of the report. So mark means mark entry. So click the reference tab. Okay, mark entry. Okay, mark entry. And then WAPC. So mark entry. Whenever you mark the entry, then this word vocabularies will remember the page number, and then those page number will be inserted in the index page. So each book has index page at the end of text and at the end of the book, right? So index shows the page numbers. Okay, so do not include, so the first name, mark the first instance. Okay, so click mark, and then mark every occurrence of these words. So participants, so search, find participants and find next. So I want to mark all this, so click this mark entry box. Then this one is automatically changed to participants. And then we want to apply mark all. Oh, wait a minute. This to the main entry. I'm sorry, so okay, respondents. Okay, participants, corporate, and this as sub-entries. So sub-entries is this one. Sub-entries is participants. And the main entry is respondent. Respondents is the main entry. So I will copy this main respondents. Okay, and then mark all. So mark all, and then let's find out another word, which is corporate patrons. Okay, so we have a corporate patrons here, and then click this mark entry, then here's corporate patrons. So write down in the sub entry, type corporate patrons, and the main entry will be the respondents. And then mark all. Okay, let's try another one, which is presenters. So search presenters. Okay, here's presenters. Click this entry box. Then the sub entry is the presenters, but the main entry is respondents. Okay, so in the index, the respondents will display and also display the sub-entries, 3 sub-entries. So mark all. And finally, then mark the occurrence of respondents. So let's find respondents. You can find next respondents in the main body, respondents. Click this. So respondents is the main entry. So now we mark all for this. Okay, and then here it is mark every instance of upscale. Okay, upscale. So let's search for upscale. Here's upscale, right? So I want to mark this upscale. So click this entry as a main index entry. So we want to create opulent. So in the main entry, type opulent, and then here is cross-reference. Okay, cross-reference is, okay, so the cross-reference is C. Okay, so cross-reference index to the main entry upscale. So this one should be upscale. So whenever there is opulent, then there will be a cross-reference information, C upscale. So this will be displayed in the index page. And then there's no marker, so just click mark. Okay, and then close. Okay, and then numbered letter D. Okay, bookmark the section 2 overview. So go to the 2 overview. Alright, so letter D. Okay, for bookmark, so we will select starting from this overview heading, and then scroll down, so it will include these 2 sections, subsections, all the way down to right before this survey, so up to here. So make sure you select this, and we will insert a bookmark. The bookmark name is overview. So bookmark is in the insert tab, insert links, and then bookmark. So the bookmark name is overview section and add. Alright, and then we will link to this one, to the bookmark. So in the reference tab, here is the mark entry. Okay, click the mark entry. And here's the overview. The overview, make sure this is lowercase overview. You know, this is hard to see. So all lowercase overview. And then this is a page range. So select the page range. And then bookmark is overview section. And then mark. Okay, and then close. So this is how we bookmark, you know, the page sections. Okay, now we are done this one. So letter E, create an auto mark file named this one. So we will create a file name and then enter all these things. Okay, so now let's create a blank document. Okay, blank document. And then we will create tables to enter this one. So first of all, let's save the file as. Okay, the file name is new auto mark, and then let me insert a table. Okay, the table is 2 columns, 2, 4, 9 rows. Okay, 9 rows. Click OK. And then from here, let's type this participant, and so on. So make sure the first one is uppercase and lowercase, they are different. So make sure you type this one correctly. Okay, then when you enter this, sometimes this one changes to uppercase, right? So in that case, you can disable the auto correction. So go to the File tab, Options menu, and here is proofing. Okay, the first line, this is autocorrect option. So you can disable these two. If you disable these 2 lines, then this one does not automatically change to the uppercase. Okay. Alright, so I'm done. So I will just make it as the default. Alright, and then save it, so you don't have to open it. So once you're done, close it. Okay, and then we will mark the auto mark entries. So we can do this way. In the reference tab, click the insert index. Okay, click the insert the mark entry. Click the index. Okay, index entry. Insert index. Insert index. Here is the auto mark. Click the auto mark, and then select the file, which is auto mark. Where is my auto mark? Oh, where did I say okay, auto mark? New auto mark. Then open. Okay, so we are done for this. So number 26. Okay, so now number 36, move to the end of document. Index, so click below this index, and then we will insert. Okay, and then generate the index. So click here. So here is insert index. Click this insert index, and then let's make it a default. Click OK. So we have this. So this is the index, and then okay, hide non-printing characters in the home tab. Home tab. This is hide non-printing characters. It looks like this. Alright, and then mark every instance of biennial. So why don't we search for biennial? So Control F. Okay, let's try this one. Biennial. Okay, go to the front, and then find next. Biennial. Okay. Okay, wrong spelling. So we have this one. So we will mark this all. So mark all. So click the mark entry, and then mark all. Biennial. Mark all. Alright, and then close. Close. So since we edit biennial, look at this. Biennial is not in the index because we didn't update it. So right click on this, and then update field. So biennial is the edit here. Okay, so this one looks like this. Okay, number 38. Okay, now scroll all the way up to the list of figures. So we want to insert the 3 figures here. So click below this list of figures and then hit enter. And then over here, click it, click this one again, and then we will insert list of figures. So click the insert, and here is the insert table of figures. So click this, then make everything default, and then click OK. So there are 3 figures included here. So this is table for the figures. Okay, and then go to the table of contents. So scroll up, so same thing. So click here below the table of contents, and then we will insert table of contents. So click this table of contents arrow, and then why don't we select custom table, and then click OK. So this one shows page numbers and the headings. We should not display this table of contents, so we can do this way. So this is number 39. So we are almost done. Alright, so we can eliminate this table of contents. So this is TOC, right? TOC. So go to the table of contents and the custom table of contents. So we will update these options. Click this options button. And this heading is TOC. So scroll this down a little bit. We're supposed to have a TOC. So the style is TOC. So move this one, delete this one, TOC level, and then click OK. And then click OK. and then replace the table. Okay. So since table of contents is TOC style, so that is not displayed here. So whenever you want to change, then you can right click on the table and then update field. And then update entire table. Alright, so let's disable this non-printing characters. And then finally let's check. The first page, okay, here's my name. And this table of contents is 1. And list of figures 2. And this is the main body. The left margin is wider. Okay, number 1, the right margin is wider and wider than the left. Heading, left, wider. Number 3, right. The number 4, this is heading. So it looks like it's okay. It looks like this is okay. Alright, so how about the index? Index is okay, good. And then we are done. So save the file. Save this one. First off, save it. And then number 40, we want to insert a password, biennial. Okay, biennial. So click the file tab. So you can encrypt this with a password. So click the info and then protect the document arrow. Here it is encrypt with passwords. And the password is biennial. And then okay. Biennial and then okay. So this is encrypted. Alright, and then if you change the printing, okay, I think we are done for this. Or you can, do we need to make a read only? No, right now. So that's it. So once you close it, save it. Once you close it and try to open it, biennial. Where is it? Where is my file? I think I copied it into a wrong folder. Okay, so once you open this biennial file, then you will, okay, let me open it here, the previous one. Then it will ask you to enter the password. Right? Well, that is incorrect. Okay, just like this. Alright, we are done for this. Don't save it.